Yo guys, welcome back to a PTCGO video. Today guys, we're going to be counting down the top 10 most rare and expensive items on this game. I did a video on this like a year ago. Honestly though, that list is very outdated now, and I thought I would update it here just before Cosmic Eclipse comes out. So this is going to be a ranking video. Once again, there's some new entries to the list. A lot of cards have changed, a lot of items, have changed, and there's a lot of things that have gone up in value and down in value. It's kind of cool. So I'm pretty excited to do an updated version of this video, and I think it is just needed because my original list is outdated. Before we get the video, though, of course, shout out to our sponsor, Cardcraft and TCG, guys. If you ever need any PTCGO codes, if you're yourself trying to get Cosmic Eclipse codes before they come out tomorrow, pre-order them over at Cardcraft and TCG, and make sure to use code LDF if you do pick up any Cosmic Eclipse codes over at Cardcraft and TCG. Make sure you use my discount code LDF for 5% discount on your order. Support the channel, help yourself out, help Cardcraft out. So yeah, let's get into the list now. The top 10 most rare and expensive items on PTCGO. And starting the list off, guys, we have Secret Rare Ultra Ball, a card that was once hailed as the most coolest expensive card in the game. Now that is no longer the case since Plasma Freeze has come out in the store. Ultra Ball is just a lot easier to obtain now, but Ultra Ball's value is still pretty high. It's still like around 100 packs. Like, you could still try to trade these off for like 90 to maybe 100 packs each if you're lucky. So it's still like expensive. It's not in standard anymore either, which kind of hurts it a little bit. And plus, of course, we have the Sun and Moon Fuller Ultra Ball. But Secret Ultra Ball I still think is an inclusion on this list. It is still very close to 100 packs. It's still a lot higher than I guess like some of the cards and items below Ultra Ball, but it is still like not the highest. Not even cracking 100 packs barely is not worth it, but it still does count on this list because it is still the 10th highest technically. And yeah, it's a card that we don't know if we'll ever come back into standard, unfortunately, and that does hurt its value, but it is still hard to get. Plasma Freeze, you can get packs of Plasma Freeze still from the store, but it's not like something you can easily get. But Ultra Ball does still hold its value, even though it was once the most expensive on the game. And coming in at our number 9 spot, guys, is the newest inclusion to the list, Secret Rare Fairy Energy. This is a very curious card. Literally, like, maybe a few weeks back, this card was worth, like, 80 packs at most. Now it has skyrocketed. It is now above 100 packs. It is, like, 120 packs right now to get yourself a Secret Rare Fairy Energy. And, honestly, this card is only going to keep going up because it's hard to get. It's from Burning Shadows, but it's one of the only good fairy energies to use. That's one of the reasons why Secret Rare Fairy Energy is so expensive. It's because, one, it's hard to get, but also there's not many good fairy energy options outside of the Secret Rare Fairy Energy. You got like these ones, of course. You know, you have this one for Generations. You got this one here from XY. Of course, you have the Evolutions one. But there's nothing that really stands out, right? Secret Fairy Energy, really the only good one to use. Yeah, it is at currently 130 packs. In all honesty, though, all of these Secret Rare Energy cards are very valuable. And they're only going to keep going up, but Secret Fairy Energy is like the most expensive of them all. Fire and Darkness are right behind it. Dark is like at 75 packs right now, or 70 packs. And Fire is around 60 packs right now. Lightning Energy, I think, is around like 30 packs. Water's like I think around 40 to 50. Metal Energy, surprisingly enough, Metal Energy's actually gone up quite a bit if I can find it here. Metal Energy's gone up to like 35 packs recently, which is kind of insane. So the Secret Energies, I think, are good to include in this list. They're only going to keep going up over time. Fairy Energy is like 130 packs right now. It's pretty dang expensive to get yourself even just one of these. So I wanted to include Secret Fairy Energy on this list because it does count, and it's only going to keep going up in value over time. Who knows, like a year from today, this card could be worth like 250 packs. So you never know. But yeah, Secret Fairy Energy, include on the list. If you have any Secret Fairy Energies, hold on to them because they're probably going to go up over time in value. And coming in at our number 8 spot, guys, it's going to be the Mega Gengar Vivid set. This is a very expensive set right now. Now, this set originally was obtained in different ways back in the day. I forget how you got it, but like I think it might have been like a reward or something. But originally, the deck box you were able to get, and the sleeves with it. And back then, they weren't that expensive. But as of recently, these have gone up in value to get both the sleeves and the deck box. The deck box in specific being the most expensive of the two, because it's not that many versions of this are locked, or unlocked, sorry. This thing is now worth like 150 plus packs to get the full set. Both the sleeves and the deck box is going to cost you quite a bit. And back in the day, this was only really like 30 packs, 40 packs in total to get both. Now it is like over 150 packs. I do have the deck box, but as you can see, it is locked. If it was unlocked, this is worth like over 150 packs. The sleeves are not worth as much, but to get both of them combined, combine the prices, it is quite a bit. And the Mega Gengar set might go up in value over time. It's not like the greatest set in the world. The deck box is kind of cool, I guess, but it's not like super crazy good and awesome. But this set definitely will go up in value over time. And currently, if you do own both of these, and they are, able to be traded, both the deck box and sleeve, you have yourself a pretty expensive, rare thing on this game. So yeah, Mega Gengar Vivid set coming in at number 8. Alright guys, next up on the list, coming in at number 7 spot, we're going from a big jump. We're going from like around 150, 60 packs. We're jumping even higher. We're going around 350 to 450 pack range. And these are going to be for the Mega Evolutions sleeve and deck box sets of all of these Kanto starters of Blastoise, the Charizard X and Y, and the Mega Venusaur. Now, in terms of like overall value, I'm pretty sure the Venusaur one is the least expensive. The Blastoise one is the second expensive. The Charizard X and Charizard Y are equally expensive, as they're kind of around the same price. And currently, they're each like around like 450 packs, 350. Like I think the Venusaur one would be like around 350. Blastoise be around 450, and the Charizard might be 450 to 500. But these are very expensive. Yeah, these definitely have a lot of value. They were GameStop exclusives back in the day. I think in 2015 is when you could get these. So you can no longer get these, obviously, through GameStop, which makes them very, very valuable. A lot of people that own these do not play the game anymore, possibly. So really, that does affect their overall overall value. I just recently picked up these Charizard Y sets for, I think, around, like, 250 packs just like a month or two back, but now they have already jumped up to like 450 packs in value. They have increased in value quite a bit, and they're only going to keep going up. I think they're all really good alternatives if you don't want to blow the bank and get like the the other Vivid stuff. You can just get these instead. They're not as expensive, obviously. Being around 500 packs is still a lot, but they're not as impossible to get, and they're pretty cool things. I like all four of them are really nice. Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur, they're all really cool ones. But yeah, to get these, it's going to cost you a lot. If you want to get the full of all of them, if you want to get the Blastoise, Charizard, and the Venusaurs, it's going to cost you like well over 2,000, 3,000 packs almost to get all of these. But yeah, separately, these are all like around 450, 350 packs each, and they're only going to keep going up in value over time. So yeah, the Mega Evolution Kanto starter set comes in at the number 7 spot, and probably will eventually become our number 6 spot, maybe even top 5 in a year or two. Alright guys, coming in at number 6 spot, guys, we have Tropical Beach. Now, in the last video I did, Tropical Beach I think was around number 10 to 8 or 9. It was one of those two spots back when I did the original version of this video. But now, a year later, this card is now worth like an insane amount of packs. It is worth, well, each year is worth a different amount. So the 2012 year Tropical Beach set, that's 2011. The 2012 Tropical Beach set is worth 650 to 750, somewhere in that range to get that. The Tropical Beach 11 set, which is the older one, which is also the best looking one and also the one that's the hardest to get because it's a year older than the 2012 set, is going to be around 750 to 800 packs right now currently for the 11 Tropical Beach. And Tropical Beach is one of those cards that's like, it's not like used in every deck, right? But it's so hard to get nowadays. People who have these back in, Worlds 2012, 2011, they may not even play the game anymore. That was 8, 7, 9 years ago, right? So it's been a long time since these World Championships. So people who have these cards in their account might not even play the game anymore. So they're really hard to get, and people just don't like trading them off. And again, they're not used in every single deck. Stuff like Shocklock and Primal Groudon and Regirock like to use these cards the most. But overall, like, they're just very hard to get. They're expensive and rare. They're like, again, 650. Like, last year they were around like 200 packs, and now they're already like around like 800 packs, 750 packs, which is pretty bonkers. Tropical Beach right now is kind of like the new like standard. If you're trying to get other very, very, very expensive stuff that's also in this price range, you usually, trading Tropical Beach right now has kind of become the norm. But yeah, Tropical Beach jumps all the way up to number 6, which is pretty insane, and I expect this card to keep rising unless it gets possibly banned. The other side of that, this card is very hard to get. It's very, very expensive, and it will eventually probably crack 1,000 packs in the near future. So yeah, Tropical Beach. If you're trying to get these now, well, they're not over 1,000 packs, I guess try to get them because they are super expensive. And yeah, that's our number 6 spot. Going into the top 5 now. And next up, guys, in our top 5 spot, we have the Gem Promo Pokemon. Now, all these Pokemon, now these aren't all the Gem Promo Pokemon, by the way. These were just ones that came in like little bundles back in the day. Like back in the day, we, you know, for say like this Regirock, I think came out with Roaring Sky packs, and it was really like, I think it was like 700 packs, something like that. You get this Regirock promo, and you also get like a few Roaring Skies packs. So it was like 700 packs or something like that to get that, and you could buy them with gems if you were from Canada, and these cards would be tradable and not locked. So that's how you would obtain all these gem promos, and have them be for trade, which means you can trade them off to other people. Now, back in the day, I didn't do this because I was like, well, these cards are not going to be worth. If I buy them, you know, I'm going to waste money, and then they go away, and then the next thing I know, these cards are like very expensive and very rare to get. But yeah, gem promos. Now, they're each like in different values. A lot of them range from like 600 packs to 1,000 packs. For most of these gem promos, I think Ghastly here is worth like 600. There's a Braixen, and there's like Froakie here. They're all worth like 800. You know, a lot of these cards are really just worth like the value of like Tropical Beach 11. But overall, all these gem promos range in different prices. I know Regirock might become a decent one if the Regirock expanded deck that Shintaro Ito played with some of the new Cosmic Eclipse cards takes off. That could possibly be a thing. But all these gem promo cards are quite expensive if you want to get a tradable version. It's going to cost you anywhere from 600 packs to maybe 1,000 packs per gem promo card that you want. So that is about that. And there's a lot more gem promo Pokemon. I didn't include them, I just kind of showed you some examples of them, but there is a lot. You got Ditto here, Ghastly, Froakie, Vivillon, there's a Braixen, there's Celebi, Sableye, Salamence, Malamar, Regirock. There's quite a few. So yeah, the gem promo Pokemon are going to be at our number 5 spot, because they go up to 1,000 packs in total to get even just one of them. And now we're going to get into the top 4. Alright guys, coming in at number 4 spot, we have the Charizard Avatar Bundle. Now, this is one of the coolest things on the game, and that is the Charizard Avatar outfit. And I'm talking about the gold ones here. Yeah, the gold ones. Now, each separate one is going to cost you anywhere from 400 packs to 500 packs for just these separate pieces. Altogether, though, added up, is like 2,000 to 3,000 packs for the entire set. And even then, most people won't trade them off because they're just so cool. So yeah, these Charizard Avatar items are super duper expensive, and they are also very, very rare. Now, a lot of people do own these. You know, a lot of the time you might run into someone who has the full outfit on. But overall, they are very expensive and rare. And again, will cost you anywhere from 3,000 to maybe 2,000 packs if you want to get all of the pieces and get the full bundle. And you're probably not going to be able to get separate pieces. You have to really trade for the entire set. I don't think there's anyone out there who's willing to just trade each set off separately. Like, oh yeah, I'll give you a hat for free. Or not for free. I'll give you the hat. Yeah, give me 500 packs. I'm pretty sure if you want to get, you know, if you really want to get this, you have to really pay the amount for every single thing all at once. I don't think anyone is willing to trade off them separately, unless you have to do a private trade, obviously. So yeah, the Charizard set. Now again, it was like the gems promos. You could only get them through gems, but you can only get them from Charizard Avatar packs. And the Charizard packs right now, I actually don't know their value that well. I mean, they might be from 30 to 50 packs per bundle set. Now, you're not even guaranteed to pull one of these items if you do buy that Charizard Avatar pack. But you can only get those Charizard packs through gems, and they were really cheap, actually, per gem. I think they were like, I forget how much they were. I think they were like 25 per gem, but you could get these through gems. You'd open the pack up, and you would hope that you would pull one of these Charizard items. And back in the day, they were around 50 packs each when the set was in the bundle store. But now that those are gone and gems are no longer available, you can't get these anymore. You can't buy those packs, and people with those packs might not be playing the game anymore. So these are very hard to get. And again, if you want to get the entire set, the full outfit, it's going to cost you like 2,000 to 3,000 packs because not many people want to trade it off, and it is also the coolest avatar item in the game. So yeah, that's coming in here at the number 4 spot, the Charizard Avatar item set. Alright, cracking into the top 3. Next up at our list, at number 3, is going to be the Gem Sleeves. Now, what is worth more than the Gem Pokemon? These are going to be the Gem Sleeve and Deck Box bundles, and there is quite a few of them. We have Noivern here, we got Sableye, we got the Crystalline Pokeball sleeves, we got the Deep Red Pokeball sleeves, I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of them. And again, just like the gem promos, you could only buy these, guess what, with gems. Yeah, there's the Gengar Halloween sleeves. There's these other Gengar Halloween sleeves. There's Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charmander stuff too. There's Magearna, there's Trevenant, there's Pyroar. There's a lot of sleeves and stuff from these gem bundles, and which again, they are no longer available. And if you want to get yourself every single one of these gem sleeve and deck box bundles, it's gonna cost you a lot of packs, and these are more expensive than the gem promo Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. Like each sleeve bundle is gonna be like 1,000 packs and up, I'm pretty sure, because when they were in the store and you get them, they were actually a lot more expensive than the gem promo Pokemon themselves. Like if I were to buy that Regirock, you know, it wouldn't have cost me as many gems, so I wouldn't have to spend as much money. But the sleeve and deck box bundles that came out back in the day, they were a lot more expensive than the gem Pokemon, so you have to spend more money. So not a lot of people really bought these because they were like, I don't really care for these, you know, I don't want to spend that much money on these. But yeah, once they get removed, all the people that did bother to spend money on these gem sleeve bundles, they got a very big advantage, and they are a lot more scarce nowadays than they once were back in the day, because people that, you know, have these might not even play the game anymore. So yes, all these stuff like the Pyro sleeves, there's Milotic sleeves too. These are also very expensive too. A lot of people are sought after them. There's Pokeball Burst. There's Druddigon ones. There's a lot of them, guys, as you can see, just to name a few. But yeah, these are all going to be very expensive. If you want to get every single gem sleeve deck box bundle that ever came out and you want them to be tradable on your account, it is going to cost you a lot of packs, and all of these will range from 1,000 packs and up. I don't know the value of every single one of them, but I know that a few of them are very expensive. Like I know the Milotic one is pretty expensive. The Trevenant one is kind of expensive too. And yeah, very expensive stuff here, and it's going to cost you a pretty penny. Alright guys, coming in at number 2, guys, is going to be the Vivid sets. I mean, what else is it going to be? It's going to be the most iconic, rare, expensive things on this game. The Victini Vivids, the Thundurus Vivids, the Mewtwo Vivids, the Deoxys Vivids. Now, all these different Vivids have their own prices and values. Again, the Victini one is the most expensive one, but Thundurus is right behind it. Victini is upwards from like 8,000 to 10,000 packs. The Thundurus set is from like 6,000 to 7,000 packs. I think the Mewtwo set is from like 2,000 to 3,000, and then Deoxys is like, I think, 4,000, something like that. But yeah, these Vivid sets are pretty expensive, and obviously, they're very rare. And if you don't know the story behind these, back in 2013 and like 2014, early 2014, these were available to be bought with gems if you were Canadian, and then they took them away and they replaced it with Xerneas and Yveltal bundles, which you could buy back in the day with gems. And these were taken away. And then they were iconically known to be very, 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 very expensive. And yeah, the story continues today. These are very hard to get. People who own these, all of them, you know, for trade, they probably don't even play the game anymore. I know a lot of people who do own these. I used to own the Mewtwo Vivid set way back in the day when they were a lot cheaper. Like back in the day, these used to be maybe around, you know, 1,000 packs in total. For like Victini was like 3,000, Thundurus was like I think 1,000. Like Mewtwo was a bit easier to get. It was like the same price as like the Charizard Kanto starter set. The Deoxys was also around that value too. But nowadays they are upwards of like 2,000 packs and up to get all of them. And if you collect all of these, if you want to get all 4 of them, oh my gosh, this can cost you so much. But yeah, the Victini one remains the most expensive one. If you have the Victini Vivid sleeve and deck box, you are the owner of the most expensive item on this game, not including cards, obviously, because the number 1 spot is, you know, you probably will know it if you saw the original video. Thundurus, though, I think is kind of competing for that top spot. It's a really cool one. The Thundurus one is also pretty cool. The Mewtwo and Deoxys, if you're really just not trying to spend 8,000 packs of stuff, you can try to get the Mewtwo and the Deoxys one. They're a little, you know, they're still hard to get because people who own them probably don't want to trade them off for obvious reasons. But yeah, that is going to be that. The Vivid sets are coming in at number 2, as always. I do have some honorable mentions before we crack into the number 1 spot. The first one is going to be Groudon and Kyogre. I actually don't know the value of these anymore. In my original video, I think I put these around like number 2 or 3. But the Groudon and Kyogre promos here, the ones I'm talking about right here, these hollow ones, again, they were gem promos. They only came out once, though. If I were to guess their value, they're probably going to be the same, around the same price as the Victini Vivid set. Again, I don't know their value, though. Next up, I'm going to include, going into the sleeves now and stuff like that, I am going to include the World Championship sets. I'm not going to be including the 2013 one, but the World Championship sets are, you know, they're not insane. They're like around like 80 packs each. If you want to get all of them, like the Champions Festivals, the coin, and the deck box, and the sleeve, they're going to be around like 80 packs or 50, 60 packs each. I think like the new one, the World 2019 one, is not that expensive. But if you want to get every single one of them on your account, like the 2017, 2018, 2019, 2015, 2014, that's going to cost you quite a bit of packs to attain all of them. But they're not like the super most expensive things ever. And then finally, I just wanted to include the Johto coins here, the Totodile, the Cyndaquil, and the Chikorita coins here. I think the Cyndaquil you can get, but the Totodile coin, I think, is also pretty rare and expensive. I know this card isn't, like, above 100 packs. I think it's around 40 to 50 packs, I'm pretty sure, right now, to get yourself this Totodile coin. But there's people that do not want to trade them off. So, it'll be hard to get, because good luck finding someone who's willing to trade you this. Unless you give them, like, you have to, like, insanely get ripped off. But yeah, though, that's going to be the honorable mention. So, get into the number 1 spot now. What do you think it's going to be? If you saw the original video, you probably already know what it is, but let's get into it. And guys, coming in at the number 1 spot, the king of the most expensive stuff in the game, that is going to be the Gem Fossil set. This is still technically number 1. Now, again, the Kyogre Groudon bundle I talked about in the honorable mentions could be the real number 1. I don't know. But I do know this. The Fossil bundle is worth like 10,000 plus packs to get these. Now, you're probably like, what? There's 2 Tyrantrums? There's 3 of them. You got the reverse holo, you got the normal one. And then you got a holo one. Now, this comes in, I think, Fossil Researcher, Aurorus, Tyrunt, and Aurorus's pre-evolution, and they're all going to be hollow, and they were obtainable, and they only came out once, and this was like with a Furious Fist bundle back in the day. And to get this set, it's going to cost you upwards of 10,000 plus packs, which is more than the Victini Vivid set. So it still is technically the most expensive set on the game. There is the most amount of stuff in these, like the Kyogre Groudon bundle, you know, it could be, you know, 10,000 packs also, but there's only 2 things. You just need the Kyogre, you need the Groudon. The Fossil set, you gotta get Tyrantrum, Aurorus, the pre-evolutions, and I'm pretty sure in that is also a holo Fossil Researcher. Actually, we can check right now, I guess. But those are gonna be very expensive, and that's gonna cost you upwards of 10,000 packs. So you're probably not gonna find someone. Yeah, here we go, holo Fossil Researcher. I was right. And oh yeah, and I think you also are the fossils also holo? No, they're not. Okay, but yeah, to get this bundle, it is going to cost you a lot, and good luck finding anyone who's even going to trade them off. That's the other thing too you got to consider. It's like, okay, yeah, I have like 10,000 packs worth of stuff, give me these fossils. Well, good luck finding someone who's willing to trade them off. That's the other thing too. But yeah, that is going to round out the video here on the most expensive rare items on PTCGO. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down below, comment down below, if you guys own any of these. Do you guys own any of the gem promos that are tradable? Do you guys own any of the sleeves I mentioned? Do you guys own, obviously, Secret Rare Fairy Energy and Ultra Ball and Tropical Beach might be the most common ones on this list. I say Tropical Beach because it is a pretty popular card. It used to be very cheap back in the day, or not as expensive back in the day, I should say. So people probably own Tropical Beach. Other, in my opinion, those are going to be the most common ones. But do you guys own any of these? You guys own the Charizard Avatar bundle like I do? Let me know down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for a Cosmic Eclipse deck video. Woohoo! Thanks for watching. And as always, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you enjoyed this information video. Shout out to Cool Dude, my friend, for helping me out with this video. And also, make sure to check out their sponsor card for TCG. If you're going to pre-order Cosmic Eclipse codes, do it there. Use code LDF. Have a good day. Bye-bye.